Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Verve's 2021 Virtual Opening Night. Thank you for taking the time off to join us this evening. We hope that you have enjoyed the programs our team have created for you. I am Eleanor, and this is Amelia, and we will be your MCs for this evening. Now, before we begin, just to let everyone know, at any point in time, you may type the woo in the chat to show your applause.
To start off, Verve is a week-long online arts festival organized by arts business management students at Ngee Ann Polytechnic. Verve seeks to platform underrepresented artists and art forms. It also aims to introduce our audience to new perspectives and ideas by presenting socially engaged arts. Now, without further ado, we would like to present our festival and website trailer.
Verve launching in 3, 2, 1.
Wow, isn't that just so exciting? We sure are looking forward to the awesome lineup of programs ahead. Now, we would like to invite our course chair, Mr. Daryl Chan, and Mr. Na Yong Eun, advisor to the festival, to give their opening remarks. Mr. Daryl, please.
Thank you, Amelia. Thank you, Eleanor. Chairman of HMS Advisory Committee, Professor Tang Wee Liang, Director of School of Humanities and Social Sciences, Ms. Lin Fong, HMS and ABM colleagues, industry partners, Verve sponsors, Verve artists, guests, parents, and students. A very good evening to all of you. Hi, my name is Daryl, and I'm the course chair for the Diploma in Arts Business Management. Tonight's opening night kicks off the 11th edition of Verve, which has always been a very special event for the diploma because it is an opportunity for the second-year students to showcase their talents, creativity, and knowledge gained over the past 1.5 years that they have been with Ngee Ann Polytechnic. To cope with the challenges brought about by the pandemic, Verve has reinvented itself as an online arts festival since 2020. This represents a significant milestone in the development and progress of the festival, as students had to adapt and use technology to present the arts in digital formats to create an engaging and interactive online arts festival, as you see today and in the following week. In preparation for the festival, the ABM modules thus far have equipped them with design skills and knowledge in fundraising, resource development, financial planning, marketing, events management, artist management, and service learning. The students have in turn applied the knowledge and skills gained in the lessons and understood the value of teamwork during the planning, organizing, and execution of Verve. We believe that Verve is a significant and invaluable step towards developing students into effective arts managers, as it exposes them to more industry-related work, as they engage with various stakeholders, artists, and partners, and ultimately put in the hard work to bring the festival they have envisioned to fruition. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank the ABM team of lecturers, some of whom are present here tonight. My appreciation goes out to all lecturers for their hard work in teaching, training, and guiding the students. I would also like to thank especially Mr. Na Yong Eun, the lecturer in charge for Verve, who has played a critical role in guiding and advising the students to arrive at this point. Undeniably, the students have shown tremendous creativity, perseverance, and resilience in navigating various challenges that they've encountered along this journey to produce and present a festival that they can be proud of. And hopefully all of you will enjoy. I would like to commend them greatly on their efforts. My main messages to the students are: enjoy the hard work that you have put in, enjoy the week that Verve is on, for it is the result of your hard work, and enjoy the working relationships and bonds that you have built with each other, as this is an experience I hope you won't forget. Thank you, everyone. Please do visit the programs that the team at Verve has curated and planned. Wishing everyone an early Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Thank you, Mr. Darrell. Mr. Na will now say a few words. Mr. Na, please.
Hi, good evening, everybody. I'm Mr. Na, lecturer in charge of Verve 2021, together with Mr. Darrell. We have been thinking, to whom should this short speech be for and what it should be on. So it's for you, my students, and also for you, everyone who's here tonight. So instead of doing a whole round of thank yous, I would like to share 3 things. So this for this year's team, firstly, great job. Never once did I ever have to say, okay, never once did I ever have to say, I was looking for excellence. So good job. I'm very thankful for that. Okay, I'm calm now. Okay, so this year there was really an immense amount of collaboration and co-creation with artists. And in spite of all the necessary safe management measures that we had to adhere to, right, all of you found a way to get things to work. I will say more about that now. I'll leave it to all of you in the. And one thing I'm really proud is how you all work together. Yeah, I really appreciate the can-do culture. Later Vanessa say what our slogan, unofficial slogan, but really the attitude that permeates throughout the teams and coordination to pull off the most intricate of operations. You know that yourself. For example, this pictures. Spotlighters, slide sharers, presenters, and queue coordinators is immense for just this opening. So once again, excellent job. Okay, so the last thing I want to share about, the third thing is priceless. So a lot of times, as students, you all think about what's my GPA, and do I get an A? Yeah, but the question I want to answer. Right, what's worth much more than GPA? I know some of the groups, like traveling to West Coast Park to film, traveling to Pulau Ubin to check out the area, trying to do an artist interview live stream with a group of artists from somewhere without Wi-Fi, creating an installation at night at a void deck, leading opportunities for artists and artists to make together, doing graphic design and edits to get starting debug. So completing this Verve 2021 in the midst of COVID, these are things will give you these are the things that are priceless. Okay, thank you. That's all I have to say.
Thank you, Mr. Darrell and Mr. Na. We'd also like to take this opportunity to thank our main sponsors, Nippon Paint Singapore, Lee Foundation, and Vinjai Tree. Your generous contributions have played a key role in making Verve 2021 a success. Without you, Verve Arts Festival 2021 wouldn't have been made possible.
Now, we would like to invite Verve 2021's Chairperson Vanessa and Deputy Chairperson Joshen to give us an overview of the festival's theme and program content. Vanessa and Joshen, please.
Thank you so much, Eleanor. Mr. Na, why do you make us cry? How are we supposed to talk now? But let's do our best. So thank you everyone for joining us. To introduce our festival tonight, let me take you to late April, when we hosted our very first town hall with the cohort. Back then, each group was tasked with presenting their hopes for what our festival would be. Our batch expressed an overwhelming desire to focus on and uplift underrepresented communities. Now, I'm sure community arts practitioners everywhere would be very well versed in the difficulties of engaging people online. As a recently dislocated and digitized arts festival, we decided to pivot towards exploring socially engaged practices. So we involved ourselves in creation, not just curation. What emerged from this exercise in collective dreaming was the theme, Revitalize. We believe it best captures our shared concerns for today and our fierce yearning for the future. It is our response to both the challenges and injustices that we have borne witness to this year, as well as the cursory devaluation of what, as well arts business management students, we have bet our youth on.
Now with this theme, we present our vision of a just Singapore, with a clearly defined space for both the arts and everyone who dwells in this city. Our theme places emphasis on the word vital and revitalize, as we assert that art is essential to our city. Much like the virtual, art creates alternative spaces for our identities, communities, and stories to flourish, especially the ones that have been left out of this main Singapore narrative. Now, to revitalize a city, perhaps it must be built on something new perspectives on familiar places, new relationships to shared spaces, and hopefully, new connections in the city of tomorrow.
Our three main programs for Verve this year are Blurring the Lines Between Us, From Where We Left Off, and Self-Portrait. Through them, we explore how different groups and communities experience Singapore, touching on themes of identity, safety, and belonging. All three anchor in spaces that represent home, be it on the beaches of West Coast Park, the food stalls of Lucky Plaza, or the Void Deck lift lobby. At each site, artists and subjects contrast erasure and presence, questioning the viewer's relationship to these places. Ultimately, what turns a house into a home is our relationships with nature, our families, our friends, our mutual longing for comfort and connection.
Thank you so much, Vanessa and Joshan, for that wonderful insight into Verve 2021. I am so pumped for this year's edition of Verve. How about you, Eleanor? Are you ready for a week of fun?
Definitely.
Now, without further ado, we would like to introduce our first program, From Where We Left Off, a program featuring the culture and traditions of the Orang Laut. Let's invite our program leaders, Carmen and Lydia, where they'll be sharing more about the program and taking us through their filming process. We will also be inviting Dr. Alvin Pang to share the poem that he has specially written for From Where We Left Off.
Thank you, Amelia and Eleanor. Hello, everyone. My name is Lydia, and this is Carmen. We are the program leader for From Where We Left Off. Before we begin, let us show you a teaser of our program.
Will they know? Will they remember the way the sunlight fell on water? Will they remember? Will we remember? Will you?
Wow, Carmen, did we really do that?
I know, right? I think our team really did a good job with the presentation of the Orang Laut, or People of the Sea. Our dance film was written, directed, and choreographed by our cohort's very own Darwisha Durrani, and it features original poetry by writer Dr. Alvin Pang. Like what Mr. Firdaus from Orang Laut SG said, the Jiwa Laut, or the spirit of the sea, will always be with them. Our trailer shows sneak peeks into our film where we address the Orang Laut's relationship with the sea and nature and having to leave part of their culture behind to make way for urban Singapore. During the conversations we had with the Southern Islanders, their unfaltering lively spirit really motivated us to do our best to convey the spirit of the sea through the film.
We are honored to have on board Dr. Alvin Pang, who is a poet, writer, and a researcher whose broad creative practice spans over 2 decades of literary activity in Singapore and overseas. Dr. Pang, could you describe your experience being a part of this meaningful project in one word?
Inspirational.
Oh, wow, it was indeed inspirational. Thank you, Dr. Pang. Happy to hear that. Well, the feeling is mutual, and we enjoyed our time as much as you did. You know, we really love the poem that you wrote. Could you recite your poem for us?
Absolutely. The sea is not a place. The sea is not a place. Mother sea, father sea, The sea carries us. We are children in its lap. It gives us life. It puts life in our mouths, and we return our life air to the sea. The sea is not a place. We watch its moods. We listen to its voice, learn when to reach out for its gifts and when to stay away as it grieves. Brother sea, sister sea, neighbor sea, lover sea. The sea tells us stories, and its tale we name history. The sea plays us music, and its song we call memory. The sea is teacher, and its lesson is enough. The sea is not just a place. It is not a farm, a mine, a well, a bank. It is not a road, a border, a wall, a dump. It is not possession to be bought and sold. The sea is not a place. Is your body a place? Can you carry away the sea in the palm of your hand? Only in the blood. Can you speak the sea back from silence? Only as breath. We are tide and wind. We are islands, but the sea is whole.
Thank you, Dr. Alvin Pang. The poem really tugged at my heartstrings, and I hope you all felt the same way too. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, and really thank you all for including me in this project. I had a wonderful time.
Thank you. Now, I would like to take some time to thank Mr. Fidaus, our advisor from Orang Laut SG, for his continuous guidance throughout this journey. Darwisha, who has played a big part in creative direction of the film, our volunteer dancer, Nessa, our actor, Mr. Muhammad Yusuf, and our volunteer, Madam Yusinata, our videographer, Kelvin Ng, and last but not the least, our very two cute actresses, Nur Adawiya and Raisha. Wait, Carmen, do you know when our film is coming out?
Yes, from where we left off will be released on verveartsfestival.com on 15th December 2021, so do look out for it, as our impactful and meaningful film is not something you would want to miss. See you there!
Thank you so much, Carmen, Lydia, and Dr. Alvin Pang. I learned so much watching the dance performances and hearing about their stories. Our second program for Verve 2021 is Self-Portrait. Self-Portrait, a photography exhibition in a single 360 photo, exploring the self-representations of two young women as mediated by spaces. We invite the program leaders, Si Jie and Eureka, to give us more information about the program along with some behind-the-scenes footage. Let's welcome Si Jie and Eureka.
Thank you, Eleanor. Hi everyone, I am Si Jie, and together with Eureka, we are the program leaders of Self-Portrait. Brought to you by Project 3+7, Self-Portrait is planned and produced entirely by the team. So let's now take a look at our program trailer.
Hi, Erika.
Hi, I'm Rachel.
If I can't be them, I can be like them.
Just felt so right. Like, it was like, oh my God, this was like who I was meant to be, kind of thing. Yeah.
At that point in time, I kind of felt like I kind of forgot my own culture, my own race, because I was often mistaken as something that I'm not. So it's kind of erasing a part of my identity.
You don't have to feel so bad, feel so guilty back then that you didn't fit in with other people. It's fine. It's all good. Yeah.
Yes, so that was our trailer. And hey Eureka, where do you usually take your own self-portraits?
Oh, just the normal selfies that I take at home when I'm feeding myself. I mean, well, don't we all?
True. I always end up late after taking nice pictures of myself in my comfortable home when I feel extra pretty. You see, my self-portraits are taken in my own home, a space that many, including myself, perceive as their own safe space.
Yep, in this program, we explore self-representations of youths like us and the roles we play in different spaces. This 360 photography exhibition dives into items of personal symbolism for both Rika and Rachel. Items symbolizing aspects of their identity are organized in halves, representing the conflicting desires to both hide and be seen. From hair dyes to kalak-kulit, these are experiences that the participants of our program hold dearly to their hearts.
Yep, the featured 360 video has also been treated to distort our views and perceptions of each individual section of the exhibition. And our team hopes to allow audiences to appreciate the details that are normally overlooked unconsciously, while learning to accept their own deemed identity. So behind our cool exhibition is months of hard work, from conceptualization to us building simple mock-ups from Google Images and finally setting up the exhibitions. Of course, this would not have been possible without the stories shared by Rika and Rachel. Let us now invite Rika and Rachel to tell us more about their experiences. Hello, Rika and Rachel.
Hi everyone, I'm Rika, and as part of the self-portrait team, we have lent our experiences to this 360 exhibition. After this whole process of curation and creation, it's safe to say that a part of us will forever remain as part of this artwork. So to give everyone a small teaser, we'll be talking about our own exhibition, and for me, I feel that I'm the most comfortable when I am in private spaces where I can freely be myself. But the same can't be said for public spaces where I feel like I have to hide parts of myself to fit in. Meanwhile, for Rachel,
Hello everyone, I am Rachel. So for my side of the exhibition, it reflects how I'm more comfortable to be myself in public spaces as compared to private spaces where I feel like I have to censor parts of myself to maintain peace and avoid conflict. Through self-portrait, we hope for the audience to reflect on how different spaces allow for oneself to understand, express, and hide different parts of their identity. For a better understanding of our exhibit, check out our interview and explainer videos, which will be released on the 11th and 14th December respectively. Thank you.
Yep, do look forward to experiencing the two 360 exhibitions, and we hope you're curious about accepting of others while we question whether our public spaces are safe zones that fully embrace our different identities and cultural self-expressions.
What a fascinating program. Thank you, Siti and Eureka, for giving us more insight into the creation process. It really helps us to be aware of the spaces that we can use to evoke to create new and old memories.
Now, last but not least, we introduce our final program, Blurring the Lines Between Us. We invite our program leaders, Chinny and Celeste, to give us an overview of the program along with a poem recitation from their artists, Bing and Joanne. Chinny and Celeste, please.
Thank you, Eleanor. So, hello everyone, I am Celeste.
And I am Chinny.
Hey Chinny, I'm just curious. Do you have a favorite hangout spot in Singapore?
Let me think. I think mine would be cafes because it's very fun and chill.
Oh, okay. Well, do you recall seeing any migrant workers there?
Not really. Don't we normally only see them at field or grass patches areas like the botanical gardens?
Well, okay, so that's actually a misconception. So with the help of Home, we have invited two migrant poets, Bing and Joanne, to show us around their go-to places in Singapore. We have turned those conversations into 3 immersive audio trails set along the lines of Lucky Plaza, Orchard Road, and in your very own homes. So Blurring the Lines Between Us is a program that explores the relationship between our migrant workers and the spaces in Singapore. It gives us an insight into how they inhabit and navigate spaces on the island through Bing and Joanne's voices. So Bing and Joanne have been here in Singapore for over 15 years and have been volunteers with Home ever since. They are also active poets in the migrant workers community scene.
That's right. Besides co-writing the audio trail, Bing and Joanne have also written 2 original poems to accompany them, titled 14 Days and One Fine Sunday Off respectively. So Bing and Joanne, how was your experiences co-creating the audio trail?
Hello. Yes, my name is Bing, and it was such a fun experience doing this project with you guys, especially with Joanne. And do you know that we also, I believe, we're experiencing the same thing that you will experience the moment you hear this audio trail, because telling people where we was, what we're doing, and being in our home was such a very good experience. It's like putting ourselves back in the past, So it was such a very good experience for both of us. And thank you for including home and me and Joanne to your project.
What about yourself, Bing? How was your experiences?
Oh yeah, hi, good evening. This is Joanne. Yeah, doing this project with you guys, it's awesome. It's a new experience. It's another you call this another journey for me in my Singapore life, and doing all this from Lucky Plaza to our favorite hangouts place. It's like, wow, I'm starting again, going over again, going back again, and then the memories flashing back. So I hope you guys will feel also how we feel. You will imagine how we do this every Sunday in our day offs. You hope you will come along with us. You will enjoy our journey in this trail.
Well, I think Celeste and I have also definitely enjoyed the creative process with the two of you. I think our audience is curious about your poem, so why don't we share a short snippet of it?
Okay.
Should I do it first?
Yeah, you go ahead.
Okay, of course. So 14 days is about being in a foreign country for a very long time, and everything around you starts to remind you of home. So now I will be reciting a short stanza from my poem, 14 Days. Stories behind our smiles reflected, presence of one another is wanted. Joke never gets old, it never ended. Moments like these never take for granted. I can't help but reminisce. I do not want those days to diminish. Miles away from them was never been easy. 14 days, it creates a special memory. Thank you.
Okay, it's my turn. One fine Sunday off, just a short paragraph, and from here, you will know how we feel when our day off comes. Why we look forward to it this one Sunday off in every week. So here it goes. I just want to be me, few hours free, with friends, with lots of food, no rush, one day in a week. But wait, it's not. It's from 10 in the morning to 7 in the evening. How I wish I can be like others. No, under that time to be back home. Someday, maybe. Enjoying the company of friends and food too, as I sing along to the strumming of the guitar. Passers-by looking at us. And it didn't escape to my hearing them saying, look at these domestic workers. They are messing up around. So noisy, so loud. Look, the way they dress up, like not helpers. Why they wear makeup and lipsticks? Ayo, their boss allow them, is it? That's my poem, a part of it.
Well, thank you so much, Bing and Joanne. So if their poems have piqued your interest, do listen to our audio trail for a full version of it. And fun fact, they are both writers in the book Our Homes, Our Stories, an anthology of non-fiction stories written by migrant domestic writers in Singapore. So if you're interested in more of their works, definitely be sure to check it out.
Wow. We'll definitely have to check out both the book and the audio trails. They sound so interesting. I am definitely looking forward to seeing it. With that, we have come to the end of the first segment. Up next, please give a round of applause for the upcoming performance by Shy Guys from NP Amplify.
Hey everyone, we are Shy Guys from NP Amplify, also known as Song Composing Club. Song Composing Club is a performing art TCA where students like us can form bands and perform covers and original songs. I'm Selena, the vocalist of the band, and with me are Wesley, our drummer, Brendan, our bassist, Xiangan, our keyboardist, and last but not least, Colin and Rakin, our guitarists. We will be playing Rosie by John Mayer. Thank you, and we hope you enjoy.
Rosie, come down and get the door for me. I'm drunk, I can't remember where we used to be. Rosie, I know you said no more for me, but that was all before this dream that just came to me. Don't leave me here under the January rain. Come let me in. Take my heart by the hand and lead me back to your room. Back to your room. And sing me your tune. Sing me your tune. Rosie, you don't have to hide these things. I'm fine with all the sorrow that tomorrow brings. Whoa, Rosie, don't you know my love is true? Perdónenlo, siento, si I learned those words from you. Don't leave me here under the January rain. Come let me in. Take my heart by the hand and lead me back to your room. Back to your room. Sing me your tune. Sing me your tune. Don't leave me here under the January rain. Come let me in. Take my heart by the hand and lead me back to your room. Back to your room. Sing me your tune. Sing me your tune.
Thank you, MP Amplify, for the incredible performance. We will now invite Joshan to tell us more about Verve's series of long-term programs, Verve 365. Joshan, please.
Thank you, Eleanor. Now, apart from our three main programs, we have also introduced a series of three year-round programs titled Verve 365, aimed at students. Verve 365 is the curation of engaging, educational, and entertaining content and experiences that builds youth appreciation for the arts. And the Verve 365 programs are Art Bites, Open Studio, and Articles.
Did you all hear that? Verve is going to continue to release more content for us, so make sure to stay tuned. Up next, we'll be having our first long-term program leader, Starlene from Articles, to tell us more about the program. Articles is a mentorship program made for writers, audiences, and art enthusiasts that pairs art enthusiasts with seasoned writers in the industry to learn how to write critical and engaging articles. Hello, Starlene.
Hello everyone. Our program Articles, to put simply, is the gateway into arts writing, journalism, and criticism. Being part of Verve 365, we want to bring something new to our program each year. So pivoting from listicles this year, we introduced mentors to our program. Introducing Kirsty, Francesca, Ruby, and Eternality, our mentors are seasoned writers from various arts and culture publications, and they have guided our mentees to produce their incredible articles. These articles take on the topics of film, music, literary arts, and of course the general arts and culture scene, and they have been reviewed by our very own mentors. The process hasn't been easy, but we would like to thank each of our mentees for all their hard work. We have Eternality Tan, our film mentor, here today to convey his thoughts on our program.
Hello, hi everyone. Can you hear me? My name is E.T. for short. I'm the Vice Chair of the Singapore Film Society, and I'm also the adjunct lecturer at NTU of Film Studies. So it's my privilege to have been working with two mentees over the last few weeks to kind of craft out articles and things like that about film. So I would like to introduce Genevieve as well as Abigail, who have been working with me in terms of the writing process. So for Genevieve, she's writing on this feature-length Singaporean film called A Land Imagined, which some of you may have known. It won the Golden Leopard at the Locarno International Film Festival. So her article title is A Land Imagined, Diving Deeper into the Plight of Migrant Workers. Right, so this film, I believe it's on Netflix, so you can go and catch it. Right, for Abigail, she's working on a piece on a short film, a Singaporean short film by Sandy Tan called Gourmet Baby, and it's available on YouTube. So her article title is called Revisiting Sandy Tan's Gourmet Baby, the Singaporean's Taste for Mediocrity. Right, so these two articles will be available soon for you guys to read, so enjoy it. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. And now we also have a few words from our mentor, Francesca.
Hi, I'm Francesca. I'm a staff writer at Bandwagon Asia, where we champion and spotlight music from the region. I'm also one of this year's article mentors, and over these last couple of weeks, I've got to work with Zanetta, who explored the relationship between TikTok and music, and also Perlin, who put together a great list of memorable and creative album covers. I hope you enjoy reading them.
Our articles will be up in the next few weeks, and we cannot wait for you to read them.
Thank you so much, Starlene, for giving us that wonderful insight into the writing process. Moving on to our next program, the all too familiar Art Bites. Art Bites is making a comeback, and there is so much to look forward to. Yong-Eun and Renee will be telling us more about the program's process, as well as introducing their featured artists. Hello, Yong-Eun and Renee.
Thank you, Elena. Hello, I'm Yong-Eun.
Hi, I'm Renee.
Are you curious on how local artists perceive social topics these days? If yes, Art Bites is totally for you. It is an ethical, morally serious voice that uncovers the realities in the community. How do we do that? We invited local artists to voice out for social causes such as gender stereotypes, mental health, and sustainability. Our artists also shares how they promote such social causes through their passion for the arts. So Renee, are there any quotes from the artists you felt really memorable?
Oh yes, definitely. So as a dancer, I couldn't agree more with Zaini, which is a male style dance instructor. So he said that girl style is a form of styling, and it's not a genre in his opinion. So it shouldn't be associated with our gender, as it's a variation in dance. And his quote really highlights the importance of focusing on the art form and accepting everyone from different backgrounds. So let's watch our trailer video for the highlights.
Hi guys, my name is Zaini.
My name is Eileen Chai.
Well, my name is Karen.
I'm Yenny.
Back then, you don't see it as something that was entirely accepted for a male to be doing more female-dominated genres. Yeah.
And then when I started to teach, I realized the students themselves needed to learn about empathy, needed to learn about love, needed to learn about kindness. So I married the both and they became giving through music.
The reason why I started is because I saw other people doing it and I was like, hey, I think I can do it as well. Or maybe even better, just kidding. But I think I can do it also, so I decided to do it.
It's just me crying. Oh my god, don't cry, don't cry.
Alright, okay. So other than their names, let's actually find out who they are. So first up, we have Zaini, a girl style instructor and dancer in our first episode of Gender Stereotype in Dance. And secondly, we have Eileen Chai, which is a violinist and the owner of an organization, Chai 360. So Youngan, what will she be sharing about?
Oh, Miss Eileen will be featured on a second episode on mental health journey as a performer and how she became a person who gives through music. Did you know that she was once a national athlete? Cool, right?
Oh, that's so cool. And on our third episode, we have Karen, which is a young entrepreneur in the refashion industry, where she talks about sustainability in fashion. Lastly, we have Yenny Ruth Chin, a songwriter, singer, and mental health advocate. And in our last episode, she tells us about her mental health journey and her music.
We hope that you had a good overview on our featured artists. Our next episode will be released on 16 December. Do visit our Instagram page or website for our full episodes. Thank you.
Thank you, Youngan and Renee, for illuminating us on what Art Bites is about. They're all so interesting and insightful, and I'm sure everyone will take something valuable away from the videos. Last but not least, we have our final long-term program, Open Studio. Open Studio features 3 mini events held on Discord and Zoom. The program aims to connect lost connections and grow the arts community. We invite the program leaders, Rayan and Xiaotong, to give us more insight about the events that Open Studio will be having. Hi Rayan, hi Xiaotong.
Hello everyone, I am Xiaotong and with me is Rayan. Now that we have gone through all the programs, let us share a bit on Open Studio. So, what is Open Studio? Open Studio is an interactive platform where participants can join us for some light-hearted and meaningful interactions and activities. Here, participants will also get the chance to meet some of our active local artists, aspiring artists, as well as other arts enthusiasts. How exciting is that?
That's right, Xiaotong. Here are the Open Studio programs we have. We have 3 main programs: Verve Cinema, Verve Escape Room, and Verve Artist Night, which is also our highlight of Open Studio. With that, let me share with you about our programs. First up, we have Verve Cinema. Verve Cinema is a short film screening that is held on our very own Open Studio Discord server. Here, participants get to enjoy local films on the local art scene and the life of migrant workers. Other than just film screening, we also had fun activities such as games, discussions, and even an exclusive interview with R. Madhavan, the film director of Salary Day. Here is a review from one of our very own Verve Cinema participants who actually direct messaged us his experience on Instagram after the session. We are so glad to bring these experiences and local art to the communities.
That's right, Rayan. It's always so heartwarming and rewarding when we get back reviews like this. It has really motivated our team and assured us that all our efforts are worth it after all. Another event that we had was the Verve Escape Room, with the theme being Haunted Arts History Museum. Participants solved puzzles related to the local arts and entertainment scene while competing with other teams to escape and avoiding jump scare. I was a facilitator for one of the team, and it was really fun for me to watch my team work together to solve puzzles while cracking their brains. Last but not least, we have Verve Artist Night, the highlight of Open Studio. Verve Artist Night is a live event on Zoom where we bring live studio talk shows back. Participants will get to meet some of our local artists such as Frishan, The Runaway Company, and Alicia. We also got to learn about their works, journeys and artists, as well as enjoy exciting performances by our very own Ngee Ann Poly Performing Arts CCAs. The picture shown here is from our very first session with Frishan.
Before we go into the details of the other sessions, we have got our artists to say a few words.
Hey everyone, I'm Chase.
I'm Yasira.
I'm Umar. I'm Hadi.
I'm JD, and we are Fusion.
Hi, I'm Sophie Bulgis, and I'm the creative director here at the Runaway Company.
I'm Adelina. I'm the publicity head of the Runaway Company.
Everyone, my name is Alicia, and I am a textile and embroidery artist.
We are so excited to be part of the 11th edition of Verve Arts Festival this year.
I hope everyone has a really good time making art and coming together.
If you'd like to know more about me and the art that I create, do remember to look forward to the upcoming Open Studio event.
And head to Verve's IG to sign up.
See you.
Yeah.
That was the video from our Artist Night artists. For Verve Artist Night, we have a total of 3 sessions. If you'd like to sign up and join us, do scan the QR code here or click on the link to sign up in the chat. We had Fusion with us on 30th November for the first session, but if you have missed that, don't worry, as we still have 2 more sessions with the Runaway Company and Alicia. The Runaway Company will be joining us this Saturday, 11 December at 7 p.m, while Alicia will be with us on 18 December at 7 p.m. It's our last 2 sessions of Open Studio, so we really hope to see you there.
Thank you, Rayan and Xiaotong, for the informational overview of Open Studio. There are just so many programs that I want to attend. Hey Amelia, which program will you attend?
It's just too hard to choose, but I would love to attend Verve Escape Room and the remaining sessions of Verve's Artist Night. But first, to officially kickstart Verve 2021, let's watch a video to see what Verve really means to us.
Action.
So what is Verve to you?
Verve to me is
Hi.
Hi.
So what is Verve to you?
Verve to me is an opportunity to see the society in a different lens, an opportunity for student organizers like us to learn how to plan programs.
The definition of hands-on learning, a significant milestone in my ABM journey.
A state of mind.
Bringing the community closer together, our first taste of the real world.
It's a platform for us to kind of translate our creative ideas through our programs.
Put the knowledge and skills that we have learned over the years.
My chance to do things outside of school. A space for growth. Space for all of us to bond together.
Verve to me is quite an experience.
So what is Verve to you?
Verve is really an opportunity for ABM students to play a part in moving Singapore arts forward and produce programs that are excellent, that they'll be proud of, and also opportunity for them to make memories that they will cherish for time to come.
Happening from 11 December to 18 December.
See you at
Verve Week 2021.
Wow, seeing how Verve has allowed everyone to grow and have different experiences, it really warms my heart to know how everyone feels about Verve 2021. Now, let's invite Vanessa and Joshan back to give us their closing statements and to acknowledge the people involved who have made Verve Arts Festival 2021 possible. Vanessa and Joshan, please.
Thank you so much, Amelia and Eleanor. So 6 months ago, on our first day as second-year students, Verve became, out of almost nowhere, an immediate reality. A proud tradition of our diploma, its torch cast Verve a glow and shadow onto all of us. Now, who wouldn't worry about its light going out? We balanced this constant anxiety against our ambition, which grew in tandem with our commitment over time. We asked ourselves, what value could this festival create for our communities, both our cohort and our country?
Now, the learning curve we climbed to find our answer was steep. Curation and creation became our main priorities. We vastly reduced the number of programs you expect from a festival. to focus on delivering on quality, and we are very honored to be presenting the incredible artists that we have mentioned tonight across all our 6 programs. We cherish the opportunity to bring people together in appreciating the local arts, introducing new perspectives, and forming bonds on which to build a city.
As the co-chairs for Verve 2021, we couldn't be prouder to represent this team. We'd like to share with everyone what Mr. Na said before, our unofficial team motto. Can is can. We met every deadline, hardship, and disappointment with this phrase. These 3 words represent the can-do spirit that undergird our phenomenal teamwork, resilience, and adaptability.
And I think I can speak for all of us when I say that Verve was an unorthodox experience and a really long but ultimately fulfilling journey for everyone. Now, although it can get painful and tiring at times, there are definitely great times which outweigh everything else, and I would say we definitely would not have experienced growth or even had our festival in general without going through everything that we did, be it good or bad.
It makes us so happy to have been given this opportunity to organize this festival. On behalf of our executive committee, we would now like to express our gratitude to everyone who has made Verve 2021 possible. First, we would like to thank our main sponsors, Nippon Paint, Lee Foundation, and Binjai Tree for your generous contributions to our entire festival. None of this would have been possible without your support.
Next, we would like to thank our main partners, VITSI, Humanitarian Organization for Migration Economics, and Orang Lao SG for providing your guidance and support to our various programs and endeavors over the past few months. We would also like to thank all our artists of every single program for giving us the wonderful opportunity to work with all of you and lending us your talents and creative sparks for our programs. I'm sure I can speak for everyone when I say that it was a great pleasure working with each and every one of you.
We would also like to thank our lecturers and advisors for their guidance and support throughout this journey. The skills, resources, and advice has helped us grow as future arts managers.
Thank you to all our participants and volunteers as well, who have kindly lent us their skills, time, and effort to our programs to make all of it a reality.
Last, but definitely not least, thank you to anyone and everyone who has helped us in one way or another throughout this whole process of planning, executing, and running this festival. Once again, we are really grateful to have had all of you on board, and we could not have asked for better support.
Now, we are approaching the end of our opening night, but do know that this is just the beginning for all of us, as we have a week full of content to share with everyone.
Our 3 programs will officially begin from tomorrow, and our Verve 365 programs will continue to bring out more content. So do check out our programs at verveartsfestival.com and across all our social media platforms.
With that, we have come to the end of Verve Arts Festival 2021's opening night. We hope you have gained a better insight into Verve 2021 and have enjoyed yourselves as much as we did. Stay tuned to all the upcoming and exciting programs that will be happening throughout this week. I'm sure all of you wouldn't want to miss this fascinating experience. Before we end the opening night, please scan this QR code to give feedback on today's session, as we value your feedback and want to improve Verve in the near future.
Thank you so much for taking time off for joining us. Thank you so much for helping us during opening night this evening. If you have any questions that you'd like to clarify with our team, do feel free to DM us at our Instagram page at Verve Arts Festival and visit our website at www.verveartsfestival.com. Have a good night's rest and enjoy yourselves during Verve Week.
See you soon. Bye.
Don't stress, no one's looking, yeah. What's the harm of trying, yeah.